Hello and welcome to Twin Ring Motegi, the land of the rising sun here in Japan. And it's time, finally, for race number 6 of the... Or race number 16, I'm sorry. Oh, wow, that was bad. I went to the wrong thing. I meant to go here. Race 16 of the Coke Vanilla Cup Series for season number 4. Just, unfortunately, time becoming a little bit short with college starting back up. But here we go. Starting lineup today. As I didn't remember a whole lot of this, Sam Young starts on the pole, and he'll start alongside rookie Dylan Casella. Gene Sanford and Cosmic Nova make up row number 2. Sky Commons, Jake Bassinger, row 3, with Stephen Paul III and Sam Curtis, row 4. Row number 5 is Jeff James and Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, the Japanese native, looking for a great run here in front of the home crowd. Here's the rest of your starting grid. Points coming into play here today. Dylan Young is the points leader by 56 points over Amy Shelley in the 89. Sky Commons and Steve Pollard come in tied for third at 112 points back. Those are the only 4 drivers who could leave Japan as the points leader. Fifth in points is Chris Washer. He's 163 points back, getting ready for the command. Right after command, I'll give the rest of the top 10.
Drivers, start your engines.
Rest of the top 10 points, Tom Shelley, Henry Powers, Ashley LaPlante, Gene Sanford, and Mason Neal. Onboard cameras that we will carry today, although I think they're going to probably be a little bit loud here for this first little bit if I try to use them. Dylan Young, Amy Shelley, Sky Commons, Steve Pollard, Chris Washer, Tom Shelley, and Henry Powers, as well as the 28 of Daniel Day. Daniel Day carrying it for a special reason. If you did not know already, by the time that this gets out there, Levi McIntyre going through a tough time right now with the passing of his brother, who was a very much a Davey Allison fan. A lot of times you would see him driving a Davey Allison car in our 2003 series. And Daniel Day carries the Davey Allison colors, so he'll carry an onboard, as we do have a special thing. This race originally was only going to be 20 laps, now increased to 30, as if it is green, we will carry a silent lap 28, and the onboard will be with Daniel Day. Just to kind of way of my thing of it. Thoughts and prayers do go to the McIntyre family during this tough time. But we are set to go racing here from Twin Ring Motegi now. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out. Sam Young leads us down. Cosmic Nova quickly trying to make the move inside Dylan Casella for second. And will do so. He gets the spot coming off turn number 2. Here comes Sky Commons now into third. Sam Curtis looking to get fourth, trying to get back into the top 30 in points for Sam Curtis. Gene Sanford started fourth. She's already gone to the inside line very quickly there into P number 5 for the Stars and Stripes number 55. Kind of an interesting paint scheme to bring to Japan. As it appears, maybe the caution flag is out. Yes, it is. And it's Eric Powers has gone around. So too has Matt Dixon in the 40. Field still racing back to the flag. At least the top 3 are. Cosmic Nova trying to get the lead away from Sam Young, and will do so. Off turn number 4 they come. Cosmic Nova is going to lead the field back to the caution flag on lap number 2. Yeah, fourth I'm back already got in the caution. So the caution flag now waves. I'm going to change the audio settings before we get take a look at the caution. But we will be right back and show you that, and then we'll be right back for the green flag after that. And we are back. Here's what happened coming off turn number 4 at the end of lap 1. You're going to see Theo Stegall here on the inside of the 88. And the question is, do they make it 4 wide or not? DJ Curtis is there. No, they do not. So just 3 wide. Theo Stegall comes up the track. Steve Pollard actually gets a piece of this, interesting enough. Have to see if that affects his car in any way as the day goes along. Oh, and Ashley Casella gets turned around but from behind. That's what happened there. Okay, wow. Let's take a look at that part of this wreck. The second Yates car in the vicinity, Henry Powers, actually bouncing off some cars, bounces into Momokari, bounces into the 80 a couple times, actually then clips the 80 in the left rear and gets into Matt Dixon, and that's where the damage to the 88 comes from, actually. Oh, and Theo Stegall gets turned around a little bit. Now, something that was interesting, I think I saw the 88 kind of smack into someone. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Be interesting to see if the 80 had any damage or not. I don't think he does. With that, let's go back to the green flag, though. Bit of weird shenanigans here under the caution. The field has just gotten the one to go, and there was some stack up or something in the field. Because here are a lot of cars who are having to try and go back around the pace car here on the one to go. You'll see them go all around on the inside. This might help them. I'm not kidding. Watch them all come by. Top 10 rundown, by the way, as they come back. Now, most of these cars may line up on the inside of the leader. So pay attention to all the cars you see run by here. Cosmic Nova is the leader. Sam Young is in second. Sam Curtis third. Sky Commons fourth. Then it's the 55 of Gene Sanford. Dylan Casella is in sixth. Jeff James seventh. William Duncan, Jake Bassinger, Stephen Pollard the third is the top 10. Yeah, this happened. And like I said, they're coming onto the inside line. They're actually going to gain spots out of this. Green flag's back out, and this is going to be the most chaotic restart I think we've ever had in Coke Vanilla Cup Series. Well, oh well. Sam Curtis is looking for second now on Sam Young. Here we go. Kazuyoshi's trying to look inside to the top 10 there of the 33. Sky Commons now going to go to the inside of the 07. What some of these guys are needing is a quick caution. Just something to like reestablish where the field's supposed to be at. Kazuyoshi though in the top 10 in Japan. That is a great sight to see. Gene Sanford now is going to go to fourth. Sam Young stuck on the outside, falling back. Now Jeff James gets around. Gene Sanford trying to look around the dodge of Sky Commons. Maybe that would be for the third position. As William Duncan starting to make some moves up to the front. Tries to get inside Sam Young. Will do so. Here comes Kazuyoshi inside the 06. And I think I just saw the caution flag waving. Wreck on the front straightaway. Caution flag is out. And that's a huge break for the 43 and the 28. As well as the 04 and pretty much anyone who was caught up with the stupidity of that caution. Looks like Charles Jackson maybe has some damage on the 9. Hard to tell where the wreck officially happened. I don't see anyone on pit lane. Let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened. And we're back. Man, it's been a rough couple of weeks for Tom Shelley. Has just been on a little bit of a free fall, and this certainly is not going to help. Involved to bring out the caution here. And was hard to tell from that camera view, so we went to the helicopter here real quick. Charles Jackson clips the 9, and it's actually Amy Shelley who hits Tom Shelley. Wow. And just the way that this one went, Charles Jackson could not do anything but turn the 45 back into the wall. The 40 actually kind of makes a little bit of contact with the 45 as well. And I think the field pretty well got slowed up here. Oh, Charles Sanford hits the 88 and the 29, but nothing like the slam-up wreck we had the other day. Mary Shelley coming off the joyfulness of being able to say that she has completed the clean sweep yesterday. But Mary Shelley not doing so well today. Let's go back to the green flag. And we are back to back here with the 1 to go signal now out. Sam Curtis is leader, and thankfully we do not have any craziness underneath this caution like what we had the last caution. Sky Commons currently runs in second, and Gene Sanford, Jeff James, William Duncan, Dylan Casella, Stephen Paul III, Jake Bassinger, Chris Louvier, Kyle Collins, Kyle Matthews, Jim Casella, Mason Neal, Axel Casella, Henry Powers, Momo Akari, Theo Stegall, Dylan Thoreau, DJ Curtis, and Troy King. As you can tell by the top 20, there were some pit stops underneath the caution. Steve Pollard is in 21st, Tom Shelley, Charles Jackson, Matt Dixon, Ash Curtis, Ashley LaPlante, Eric Enrage, Eric Powers, Charles Sanford, Alex Perkle, the top 30. Then Cosmic Nova, Sam Young, Chris Washer, Jay Stella, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi pit underneath the caution and currently runs in 35th, so pretty much everyone on back also pitted. Preston Flord, Jessica Shelton, Daniel Day, Amy Shelley, Levi McIntyre, Mary Shelley, and Dylan Young without a hood. Pace car pulls off, leaving the field under control of Sam Curtis, who has a win this season. Looking for win number 2, that would be something. Let's see if the Dodges can do anything with the Chevy on front. Green flag's back out. And the one thing I do like to say is the fact that there are the 3 different manufacturers in the top 4 spots. So that's a good thing to see. Especially with the kind of under representation of the Fords. Not a whole lot of them, and the teams that we do have haven't been performing all that well this season. As Dylan Casella tries to make a move on William Duncan, Gene Sanford is trying to make a move on Sky Commons and actually makes a move on the race leader, going to try and go from 3rd to 1st in one corner. Almost going to do it at the line. It's going to be Sam Curtis leading by about half a car length. That was smooth. Here comes Sky Commons now back at the 55, trying to give Gene a little bit of a push going through turns 1 and 2. Jeff James in 4th. And Dylan Casella did grab 5th away from William Duncan. Duncan fell back into line. Now here comes Sky Commons trying to take the lead away from the 55. I see the red flag there, which means, yes, there was a wreck. And it again was on the front straightaway. This time around, it's Gene Sanford by half a car length. Cosmic Nova's on pit lane. Doubt that had anything to do with it. Looks like it might have been Levi McIntyre. Well, Dylan Young just ran into the back end of Amy Shelley. Not sure why that happened. Not quite sure what the reason for the caution was. I know it was a spin on the front straightaway, but it is extremely hard to tell who was the driver who went around, especially because there's no one on pit lane. Okay, let's take a look back at what happened. We'll see who was the cause of the caution. And we're back. I'm not sure I've actually seen them wreck in this type of a fashion in this part of the track. These were the 2 drivers who essentially, I guess, kind of helped bring out the caution. I don't know. I don't know if this actually did bring out the caution or not, but you see Mary Shelley just pushes up the track into Levi McIntyre, and they're just going to kind of run out of room. Oh yeah, this was the reason, because they started the wreck there, and then they just finished it here off turn number 4. So yesterday's winner, not finding the cup cars, the most successful ones about. Whoa, what's Charles Sanford doing down there? What the heck? What was that all? This is kind of curious. Maybe, I guess he decided he wanted to pit? Barely misses the 38, kind of just turns up into him almost. So, interesting thing there. Let's go back to the green flag. But before we go to the green flag, there were pit stops underneath the caution, so let's look at how this one went. Gene Sanford leads the field down. And Chris Louvier is going to stay out. Mason Neal, Henry Powers, Axel Casella, Dylan Thoreau, Troy King all staying out. Actually, among others, but not the main group of guys who stays out underneath this caution. Let's see what the call is up and down the pit lane here. Right side's going on the 55. And that is it. 2 tires to call for the 55. Looks like that probably the call up and down the pit lane. Whoa! William Duncan there with Jeff James. Gene Sanford, Jeff James, Sky Commons, William Duncan, Sam Curtis. Top 5 off pit lane. Let's go back to the green flag. And we are back. Still no drivers retired. All 42 runners still in this race. Chris Louvier now leads. He's gotten 5 bonus points for leading lap, but very important for a team that's not in the top 42 in points. Mason Neal runs second, Henry Powers third, Axel Casella, Dylan Thoreau, Troy King, Momo Akari, Theo Stegall, Steve Pollard, and DJ Curtis the top 10. Charles Jackson runs 11th, and Ash Curtis, Tom Shelley, Eric Enrage, Chris Washer, Sam Young, our pulser, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, the Japanese driver in the race, Jay Stella, Preston Plord, Mary Shelley, Levi McIntyre, Cosmic Nova, Gene Sanford, Jeff James, Sky Commons, William Duncan, Sam Curtis, Kyle Collins, Stephen Pollard III, Dylan Casella, Jim Casella, and Jake Bassinger in a little bit of a dispute, I guess, back here. Ashley LaPlante, Matt Dixon, Jessica Shelton, Amy Shelley, Kyle Matthews, and Alex Perkle having a fight over who's supposed to be where. Daniel Day, Dylan Young, Charles Sanford, and Eric Powers, the top 42. Pace car pulls off, leading the field underneath the control of the Superman Pepsi DuPont Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. And the green flag is out. We're back to racing at Twin Ring Motegi. Here comes Mason Neal. The star rookie for Penske Racing. Be a shame if he does not re-sign there next season. That would be terrible. Dylan Thoreau gets 4th away from Axel Casella in the 7. Eric Enrage making a move back there. Troy King now goes to the inside of the 80. And here comes Dylan Thoreau in the 7. Makes me want... Oh! Powers! And they save it! They keep it going straight. Here comes Troy King now. Momo Akari with the move here. Almost 3 wide, and oh, I went the wrong way. Axel Casella, Momo Akari makes it 3 wide. Dylan Thoreau with no momentum now, losing a ton of spots. Here comes Steve Pollard to the inside. Again gonna be 3 wide. Theo Stegall, Eric Enrage this time. Enrage is pitting. Back up to the lead. It's... Whoa, is someone on pit lane? Who was that? Gene Sanford's coming off pit lane. Tough break for the 55. It's Jeff James. Lot of damage to the 00. But we stay green. 10 to go from Twin Ring Motegi. Right now, no sign that anything's going to change up front right now. Looks like best battle on track is between Steve Pollard and Theo Stegall for 7th here. 15 trying to make a move on the 27, not able to do so. DJ Curtis just made a move on the 7 of Dylan Thoreau. And here comes Kazuyoshi looking for 10th. 59 under the 9 and give the spot to the Japanese driver in Japan into the top 10. Ash Curtis just made a pass back here. Kind of looking through the field. See how things are going back here. Gene Sanford, though, just about straight away from being lapped. Probably is already 1 lap down. No. Oh, Amy Shelley's out. What? Okay, then. Mason Neal, though, all over the back bumper now of the 24. Does he have anything for Chris Louvier, who's looking for his 2nd win of the season? Neal looking for his 1st, trying to get into the chase. Powers looking for his 2nd win. Troy King looking for what would be his 1st win if he could get up here and give it a fight. 2 of the top 3 have won a race this season. Chris Louvier, though, is not even in the top 30 in points. He can't use his win. A top 5 would be a magnificent effort. 6 laps to go. Here comes Mason Neal. I feel ashamed that we're going to have to take a silent lap here in a few laps. Dang, this is going to be a good battle to the finish. Henry Powers now going to go for second. Meanwhile, Mason Neal's going to try and break away. They'll have to deal with the lapped car of Gene Sanford in the 55. And I think the caution is out. Cosmic Nova. And with 5 laps to go. Wow. Well, that kind of kills it. Cosmic Nova is on pit lane. Wow. Mason Neal leads, and what a saving grace for Gene Sanford that she is able to stay on the lead lap. Let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened. Well, it was a good thing our cameras caught this, because this did not bring out the caution, but watch Jeff James' car. Just breaks down. Just absolutely breaks down on the restart. And look at all the cars that come roaring past this. And the unfortunate victim here, going to be the 89. I don't know what happened there. But Jeff James' car just stops. Not sure what exactly happened. That we're hearing is something under the hood, but just the idea that that car just stopped is amazing. Now, we will have to go and take a look at what happened to bring out the caution. That involved, apparently, the 41 of Cosmic Nova. And apparently, just mechanical gremlins causing a muck all over the field. Cosmic Nova's car breaks down at the start-finish line. And this is what brings out the caution, because his car just stops on the track. Tough break for the 41. Chip Ganassi's team had a great race going for them, and it just unfortunately did not go the way it probably should have. I did promise it, so here it is. And as you saw on that, the lights went out on the pace car, and some drivers pit. Now, Mason Neal pit the lap before that, but Chris Louvier gives up the lead now to pit. Hands the lead over to Henry Powers. Troy King now will run second. Momo Akari third. Hiroshi Kazuyoshi is in fourth, people. Wow, that is amazing. The Japanese import in Japan has a shot to win this, I think. Theo Stegall is in fifth. Charles Jackson now runs sixth. Chris Washer should be a lap down. Yes, he is. Cosmic Nova and Jeff James both retired. So it's DJ Curtis then who will be in the 7th position. Dylan Thoreau is in 8th. Sam Young 9th. And Levi McIntyre is in 10th in the 99. Can't even probably express how... I can't even think of how he would feel in that car right now, but definitely the greatest solace for a race car driver is to be behind the wheel. Henry Powers, though, gets ready to lead the field down in the number 90. Yates Racing Ford. Does anyone have anything for him? Does Troy King have what it takes? Does Momo Akari have what it takes? Could Hiroshi Kazuyoshi pull off the upset and win in front of the home crowd? Here we go. White flag is out and the green. We're underway. Powers is like out of fuel. I think Powers is out of fuel. He's slow. Oh, the heartbreak. Powers is out. Jackson's slow. And Troy King has gone away. Akari's out of fuel. Akari is out. In the 2. And off turn number 4, the caution flag was out. But doesn't matter. Troy King wins and Kazuyoshi comes home second. What a finish. And Troy King is out of fuel. You are kidding me. Troy King is out of fuel. If it was just 31 laps. Troy King ran out of fuel. Oh my God. And there's Jackson. I have no words. When did he run out? When did he run out? He had just enough. He's good there. He's out there. Oh my gosh. Troy King steals one in Japan. And locks his ticket into the chase. I don't know about you, but what a race. That one had it all. Top 10 today. Troy King, Kazuyoshi, Sam Young, Dylan Casella. Our front row finished 3rd and 4th. That doesn't happen often. Levi McIntyre comes home 5th. What an effort for him today. Jim Casella, Kyle Collins, Kyle Matthews, Sky Cummins, and Ashley LaPlante. There's no words for this. This was just incredible. Look at all the retirements for no fuel. DJ Curtis, Steele Stegall, Dylan Young runs out of fuel. Powers, Akari, Jackson, they ran out. They don't get credit for finishing on the lead lap. You have got to be kidding me. There's no words for this. This was amazing. Congrats to Troy King. Again, like I said, thoughts and prayers to the McIntyre family at this time. But an amazing race. Troy King is your winner in Japan. I am speechless at this point, even though I'm still coming up with words. I don't know how. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like if you enjoyed that. If you didn't, I don't know what you would enjoy, in all honesty. That was an amazing race. I'll see you next time.